Greetings, Keechlings. Keechlin Prime here. I'm doing a little One Piece theory discussion video about, what's Big Mom's issue with the Giants, who is Mother Caramel, and what all this might mean for the future. And, kind of my thoughts of what Big Mom's issue with the Giants is either that she is a diminutive giant, which I mentioned in my 858 live reaction and review, or that she befriended a diminutive giant, and how that kind of that makes no sense. Well, if the giants kind of view, deformed or handicapped or whatever kind of things that aren't pure-blooded giants or whatever, they may outcast them or just make them leave entirely. And if Big Mom or the friend, which we'll get to in a second, are such things, well, it makes more sense why Big Mom might do something that I thought up that she might do. This would obviously have probably happened early on in her life. And she may have just become a pirate at that point, or after her banishment slash or just outcasting, I guess. And so being a pirate, obviously the laws and rules no longer apply to you, and she wanted kids, apparently, because she has a lot of kids, as we know. So she might have tried and kidnapped her fellow giants in order to make full-blooded giant children, which then was the true issue she had with them, because they didn't want anything to do with her now, if there was any goodwill at that point. Like I said, if the whole banishment, or they looked down on her as a lesser citizen kind of thing, I don't know. But so that's kind of like what her issues with the Giants are. Now, that friend I mentioned may be the Mother Caramel character that was brought up in 859. I think I have an idea who that might be. I think it's Mrs. Bucking, which is apparently a theory that's actually already going around at the time that I've already made this video, so that's kind of sad that I'm a little late on it, and I'm sorry if I'm stepping on any toes. But I think I may have figured out a way of how that works, because some people apparently have also been like, no, it's probably not her, but given that we don't get to see the person's face in the picture, it seems more likely that she's actually someone that we've met before, and Mrs. Bucking kind of fits that, to the slightest degree at the moment. But considering that the kids do not know who she is really, because she left so long ago and none of them seem to know, this has probably been quite a while back, which means even the oldest of Big Mom's children were even too young to remember, or they were just left out of it entirely. I heard something. Okay. Distractions. So if Caramel / Mrs. Bucking is either when Big Mom was ostracized and she went out to be a pirate, or just out into the world, not being a pirate yet, may have found this person, kind of gave her some virtues or values to kind of live her life with. Maybe that's why she wants such a big family, and where everyone's included because of her outcast status. Who knows? And that's why she, wants to build the world that she's trying to build in Totland. But as it's stated that she disappeared and we don't really know where she went. Well, there's two reasons where that might come into play. One of them, she might have gotten pregnant, or went off and got pregnant and never returned. we know where that would lead. That's where Weevil was born. Then there's the alternative to that, which is, well, she became a greedy person if she was good before. Which we know in the present she is greedy. So that's an avenue. And yeah, just I don't know other reasons why she might have just up and left. And but I will get to why she might return. Which goes into the next part. But let me see. I'm trying to remember if there was anything else left. I covered the Big Mom issue with the Giants. A couple of at least most of the avenues with who Mother Caramel is. Slurring my words. Now I guess we just move on to what that means for the future. Well, if Mother Caramel... Also, her name may actually mean where Big Mom gets her naming themes for all of her kids. It's like, oh, I love your name. It's so sweet. And it's like, now I name all my kids after Fitz. But that's really another thing of why she considers her so much. I don't know. Anyway, next goes with what is the future for all of this. Well, if she comes back into the picture after realizing that her old friend, Big Mom, is who she is now, and it's like, she's got wealth, she's got power, that's what I want. I want all the money. And it's like, my son ain't getting me shit. And it's like, I'm going for the golden goose. She very well might do that. Maybe not dump her son, because that kind of goes along with the theory I had with him or not the theory I had with him, but like that he's still like her bodyguard anyway. So why would she just dump him? But she might, because he's so damn stupid, might trick him, which is she may try and form an alliance with Big Mom and use her son as kind of a sweeper for Big Mom's competition to become Pirate King. Because, I mean, he already takes out herds of pirates as is by himself. So, Big Mom just writes up a list. Oh, yes, here's target 1, target 2. Gives it over to Caramel. And then she's like, oh, son, here's a lead on your father and the money he left you. And then it's like, just go kill those pirates. They're hiding it from us. Yeah, I could see that. Also, I can't remember if I already stated it, but if Mrs. Bucking is actually a diminutive giant, that would explain why Weevil is so large. Did I mention that? I can't remember. I had to redo this video because I forgot a part. But I think I got everything this time. But if there's anything, if anyone wants to get in on this, tell me your ideas. I promise not to steal them, and if anything is good, I will give you full credit. I doubt I'll make a video based on that, though. Yeah. I try to keep things my own, just... Anyway, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Quiche Lings, roll out.